Oh dear, they are out there. They are in full force. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and running to online everything these days, that meant a rise in a lot of scams. Hackers took advantage of what was going on, and you should not be a victim. So we want to give you some tips on what you should look out for. First off, smartphone scams. Have you seen an increase in this? Because I sure have. You get a text randomly and it looks like maybe it's from your bank, maybe it's from Home Depot, maybe it's from Costco. Do you know how easy it is to steal those logos and have something that's an impersonator type of text? A little too easy, quite honestly. So don't fall a victim to those. The FTC even reports, oh my goodness, all types of scams going on. And the bottom line is, don't click on links or respond to unexpected texts, even if it says, hey, fill out this survey and get something free. If you think it could be legit, contact the company either through a website or a phone number that you know is real. Don't use the information in the text message. Don't respond if it is not something you were expecting to get. Also, here's a big one. Don't pay to get a package redelivered. The real USPS won't contact you out of the blue, and they're not going to demand payment to redeliver a package. It's not a thing. So don't fall prey to that type of scam. All right, how about other scams of payments? Well, apps. Did you know that there are apps that can steal your personal information? Yeah, there's an app for that. So it's possible that a scammer can create a nearly identical copy of an app. And then when you download it, they can steal money or your personal information when you make in-app purchases and you don't even know it. So the bottom line is only download and use apps that you know and trust. Some of the big names are here: Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Just watch out, be careful when you're purchasing through an app. QR codes. Wow, do you remember QR codes? They were a big thing several years ago and then they just kind of went away. And now they're back in full force. I've seen QR codes from encouraging customers to view menus at a restaurant and even pay, to virtual business cards. That's a great way that I've seen recently for QR codes. But be careful before you scan. City of Austin is one of my favorite stories here. They actually posted an article back in August that some clever scammer went around downtown Austin and posted fake QR codes that led to an app where people were encouraged to enter their personal information. They thought they were paying their parking meter. Guess what? Nope. They were giving their information to a hacker. Thankfully, the City of Austin discovered this pretty quickly and went around and took down the QR codes. But can you imagine? Yes, this can happen. So just be careful when you are scanning. Maybe think twice before you scan a QR code and see if there are other alternatives to paying your bill. So those were all smartphone scams. Let's talk about online scams, a little old school, but still alive and well, unfortunately. The one that really breaks my heart are dating scams. Sad but true, cyber criminals will use your emotions to get you to send money or goods, and then they disappear. If someone you've never met in person asks you to send them money, probably not. I usually tell people, trust your gut. If something seems a little fishy, a little weird, at least ask a friend. Do you think this is weird? I think this is kind of weird. And generally just don't send money, even if someone says that they are stuck in a foreign country and they need money to get out. Really, that's just a little too familiar as a scam. So don't fall for it. Next one, fake purchase scams. So what this means is make sure you're buying from a legitimate business when you're shopping online, not a scammer. One clue is the options that are offered at checkout. So you want to see a PayPal or a Stripe type of way of paying. If you're using something else, a little suspicious, and think, well, maybe I can buy that really cute thing that I'm seeing here. Maybe I can find that somewhere else online. So just kind of know before you click, I think, is the theme that we're going for here. And lastly, but not least, really interesting, cryptocurrency scams. Wow. In the last year, the FTC reported some stats that were interesting. Since the start of 2021, more than 46,000 people have reported losing over $1 billion in crypto to scams. That's about 1 out of every $4 reported lost, which is more than any other payment method. So if you're paying in crypto, ooh, watch out. Just be careful. The top cryptocurrencies people said they used to pay scammers with were Bitcoin, followed by Tether. But crypto also is problematic because sometimes scam techniques include fake prizes or giveaways, kind of like those text message scams, especially investment opportunities. Always be wary of those guys. Those are, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So check it out, or better yet, simply avoid it and move on. So when I say check it out, what can you do? FTC is one of the best places, one of your first places that you can go to check out what scams are out there and what you should be looking out for. They have a great website that I found was really interesting. If you get bored of watching real TV or soap operas, jump onto the FTC website. You will not believe some of the scams that are out there. They not only post scams, they also have a lot of useful information. And I really like at the top of the website, it says, an official website of the US government, here's how you know. So they're even swallowing their own medicine when they're talking about make sure that the website is secure and you can trust it. Those are tips for how to avoid being a victim of scams. I hope this has helped you or someone that you care about so that you aren't a victim of identity theft.